This present moment is no accident. Look around you right now. Notice how perfectly aligned everything is. You're here because the universe, this vast quantum field, has brought you exactly where you need to be. The very fact that you're receiving this message is a sign that something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. Your brain might be telling you this is just another day, but I want you to understand something profound. Every single thing happening around you right now is orchestrating your next breakthrough. Those small coincidences you've been noticing, the random thoughts about your dreams, the unexpected connections, they're not random at all. When you truly grasp this, everything changes. You see, in quantum physics, we know that the observer affects the observed. You're not just passively watching your life unfold, you're actively creating it with every thought, every feeling, every moment of focused attention. The quantum field responds to who you're being right now, not who you were yesterday. Think about this. What if everything you've experienced until now has been preparing you for what's about to manifest? The struggles, the waiting, the moments of doubt, they weren't delays, they were preparation. Your energy field has been reorganizing itself, matching the frequency of your desires. You're not here by chance. You're here because you've been transmitting a signal into the quantum field. And now the field is responding. That feeling inside you, that knowing, that's your intuition, recognizing that you're on the cusp of something remarkable. The universe isn't just listening to your desires. It's already set in motion the events that will bring them into your physical reality. Let me share something fascinating about the science of rapid manifestation, something that will transform how you understand your own power. Right now, your body is a complex network of energy, information, and matter, all dancing together in perfect harmony. Scientists have proven that your thoughts aren't just abstract concepts. They're actual electromagnetic waves that extend beyond your physical body. When you start understanding this, you'll see why manifestation isn't magic. It's pure science. Your brain produces electromagnetic fields that reach far beyond your skull. These fields interact with the quantum field around you, creating ripples of possibility. But here's what's really incredible. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than your brain. When your heart and brain synchronize, what we call coherence, you become a powerful broadcasting station of intentional energy. Think about your cell phone for a moment. It's constantly receiving and transmitting signals, right? Your body works the same way, but it's far more sophisticated. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel creates a specific frequency pattern. These patterns aren't just inside you. They extend into the space around you, interacting with the quantum field, attracting similar frequencies. The research at HeartMath Institute has shown something remarkable. When you maintain heart-brain coherence, you actually change your DNA expression. Your cells begin to vibrate at a higher frequency. This isn't metaphysical, it's measurable, observable science. They've recorded these changes using sophisticated equipment that measures heart rate variability and electromagnetic field coherence. But here's what makes rapid manifestation possible: quantum entanglement. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. When you maintain a clear, focused intention while in a state of coherence, you're not just sending out random signals, you're creating quantum connections with the very possibilities you desire. Time and space become less rigid. This is why some people can manifest things seemingly out of nowhere. The latest research in epigenetics proves that your thoughts and emotions directly influence your genetic expression. Dr. Bruce Lipton's work shows that your beliefs and perceptions literally change your biology. When you maintain elevated emotions, genuine gratitude, joy, excitement about your future, you're not just feeling good. You're actually changing your body's chemistry, creating an internal environment that supports rapid transformation. Here's the key: consistency creates compound effects. Each time you enter this state of coherence, focusing on your desired reality with clear intention and elevated emotion, you're strengthening these quantum connections. You're literally building new neural networks while simultaneously creating stronger entanglement with your desired outcomes in the quantum field. Scientists have observed that particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until they're observed, the famous double-slit experiment. Your potential realities work the same way. They exist in a state of quantum superposition until you collapse them in the physical reality through your focused attention and coherent energy. This is why maintaining high vibrational states consistently is crucial. You're literally selecting which reality you want to make manifest. The speed of manifestation depends on your ability to maintain this coherent state without dropping back into old patterns. When you understand this science, you realize that rapid manifestation isn't about forcing or pushing. It's about maintaining the right frequency consistently enough for physical reality to catch up with your quantum intentions. Your body and the universe are sending you clear signals right now that your manifestation is approaching. Pay attention to those goosebumps you've been getting at random moments. Notice how your energy levels are shifting. Sometimes you're filled with unexpected bursts of energy. Other times you feel a peaceful calm washing over you. These aren't coincidences. They're your body's way of telling you it's tuning to a new frequency. Look at what's been happening in your life lately. Those repeated numbers you keep seeing, the songs that play at exactly the right moment with exactly the message you need, the random conversations that somehow relate to your desires. The universe doesn't create accidents. These synchronicities are road signs showing you that your reality is being rearranged at the quantum level. You might have noticed time feeling different lately. Some moments seem to stretch forever while others fly by in an instant. This time compression is a real phenomenon that happens when you're shifting timelines. Your brain is literally processing reality differently because it's adjusting to a new frequency pattern. This is why you might find yourself losing track of time more often, or feeling like certain events are happening faster than they should. Your emotional landscape is transforming too. Those old triggers that used to bother you, they're losing their power. You're starting to respond differently to situations that once would have thrown you off balance. This isn't just personal growth. It's evidence that your neural pathways are rewiring themselves to match the frequency of your desired reality. Have you noticed certain people suddenly appearing in your life who align with your goals? Or maybe some relationships are naturally fading away. This is your energy field reorganizing your social connections to match your new frequency. Every person in your life is either rising to match your new vibration or naturally falling away. The most significant sign is that sense of knowing you're carrying, that quiet certainty that something big is about to shift. Your intuition is stronger than ever because your pineal gland is activating at a higher level, allowing you to receive clearer signals from the quantum field. Trust these feelings. They're your superconscious mind communicating with you. You might be experiencing moments of déjà vu more frequently. This happens because your future self is already experiencing what you're manifesting, and those timelines are starting to merge. The barriers between potential realities become thinner as you approach your manifestation point, creating these moments of recognition. Most people keep creating the same reality because they're caught in the momentum of their past. But right now, you're at a crucial turning point. Look at your life patterns, those repeated situations, relationships, and challenges. They're not your destiny. They're simply programs running on autopilot. The good news? You can change these patterns the moment you become aware of them. Your brain has been wired to expect certain outcomes based on past experiences. Every time you've felt disappointment, fear, or limitation, those neural pathways got stronger. But here's the incredible thing about your brain. It doesn't know the difference between a real experience and one you create in your mind with intense emotion. This is your key to freedom. When you wake up each morning, your brain automatically searches for problems to solve based on your past. It's looking for ways to confirm your old beliefs about what's possible. This is why so many people stay stuck. They're letting their past program their future, but you're doing something different now. You're breaking this cycle by consciously choosing new thoughts before your feet hit the floor. And let's talk about emotional addiction. Yes, it's real. Your body becomes chemically addicted to certain emotional states. If you've spent years feeling worried or not good enough, Your cells literally crave those emotional chemicals. This is why change can feel uncomfortable at first. Your body wants its familiar emotional fix. But you're stronger than these chemical cravings. Every time you choose a new emotional state, you're breaking free from these addictive patterns. Your memories aren't just records of the past. They're templates for your future. Every time you recall a limiting memory, you're reinforcing those neural pathways. But here's where it gets exciting. You can create new memories of your future. When you sit in meditation, feeling the emotions of your desired reality with absolute clarity, you're building new neural networks. You're literally installing the circuitry for your new timeline. The key is consistency. Each time you interrupt an old pattern and choose a new response, you're weakening those old neural pathways and strengthening new ones. Your brain is like wet sand. Whatever patterns you repeatedly create will become your default programming. This is why it's crucial to catch yourself when you start sliding into old thought patterns. Notice how your body wants to return to familiar emotional states when you're stressed or tired. This is normal. It's your biology trying to maintain homeostasis. But you're no longer letting your body's chemistry drive your destiny. You're using your conscious awareness to rise above these old patterns, choosing new emotional states regardless of external circumstances. This is true freedom. When your environment no longer controls your internal state. Right now, in this moment, you're standing at a quantum intersection. Your old timeline, the one based on past patterns and limitations, is dissolving, and a new timeline is materializing. This isn't just positive thinking. When you change your energy field, you literally shift into a different sequence of possible events. Your future is no longer determined by your past. It's being created by who you're becoming right now. Think about this. Every morning when you wake up, you have a chance to step into a new timeline. Most people automatically fall into their old frequency because they let their environment trigger the usual thoughts and emotions, but you're making a different choice. You're deliberately tuning your energy field to match the frequency of your desired reality before you interact with the external world. Here's how the quantum jumping process works. When you sit in meditation, focusing on your future reality with absolute clarity and feeling the emotions of it already being done, you're not just visualizing, you're actually shifting your electromagnetic field. Your heart and brain enter a state of coherence that creates a bridge between timelines. This coherent state sends out a signal that causes the quantum field to reorganize around your new frequency. The key to making this shift permanent is maintaining vibrational consistency. Your new timeline doesn't fully materialize in an instant. It builds momentum through repeated alignment. Every time you catch yourself vibrating at your old frequency and consciously shift to the energy of your desired reality, you're strengthening your connection to the new timeline. It's like tuning a radio. You're getting clearer and clearer reception of your new frequency. Expanding your range reaction is pivotal in creating the new timeline. And that's why breathing is important. Breathing reaction is important. Breathing reaction is important. Breathing reaction is important. Breathing reaction is your coherent energy field becomes a magnet for timeline convergence points, those moments when multiple possibilities collapse into your desired reality. You might notice these as synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, or sudden insights. These aren't random events. They're evidence that your new timeline is materializing. Each convergence point is a confirmation that you're vibrating in alignment with your manifestation. Watch how your external reality starts responding to this shift. People will begin treating you differently. Opportunities that match your new frequency will appear, seemingly out of nowhere. This happens because you're no longer broadcasting the signal of your old story. Your coherent energy field is transmitting a clear, consistent message to the quantum field about who you're becoming. The physical world might not change overnight, but your relationship to it transforms immediately when you lock into your new timeline. You stop reacting to current circumstances because you're living from the energy of your future reality. This is crucial. Your external reality is always a reflection of past thoughts and emotions. By maintaining the frequency of your desired future, regardless of current conditions, you accelerate its manifestation. Remember, timeline shifts often feel uncomfortable because they require you to be energetically inconsistent with your current reality. Your logical mind might try to pull you back to what's familiar, but this discomfort is actually a good sign. It means you're successfully breaking free from old patterns. Stay in the energy of your new timeline, especially when your senses try to convince you nothing is changing. The act of thinking about what's changing may feel limiting at first, but over time, the physical evidence always follows the energetic shift. Your body is literally transforming at the cellular level right now. When you maintain elevated emotional states and focused intention, you're not just changing your thoughts, you're signaling your genes to express themselves differently. Every cell in your body is picking up on these new signals, creating biological changes that match your energetic state. Scientists used to think genes were fixed, that you were stuck with what you inherited. Now we know better. Your DNA is constantly responding to signals from your environment, including your thoughts and emotions. When you consistently generate emotions like gratitude, joy, and unwavering certainty about your future, you're activating beneficial genes and deactivating others that don't serve your evolution. Here's what's happening inside your body. Your pineal gland is releasing powerful chemicals that reorganize your neural networks. These aren't just feel-good hormones, they're signalers that tell your cells to begin preparing for your new reality. Your heart's electromagnetic field becomes more coherent, sending organizing signals throughout your body. This coherence triggers what scientists call cellular phase transitions. Your cells literally begin vibrating at a different frequency. Your body has an innate intelligence that goes far beyond what medical science currently understands. When you maintain high-frequency states, your cells begin a process of accelerated regeneration. Old patterns stored in your tissues start dissolving. Your biological system realizes it needs to upgrade to match your new energy signature. This is why people often report physical changes during periods of rapid manifestation. Their biology is literally catching up to their consciousness. Think about water crystals and how they change shape based on different energetic influences. Your body is 70% water. When you maintain coherent, elevated states, you're literally restructuring the molecular patterns in your body. This isn't metaphysical, it's basic physics. Energy organizes matter. By changing your energy field consistently, you're reorganizing the very structure of your physical form. The most exciting part is that these biological changes create a feedback loop. As your cells begin operating at a higher frequency, it becomes easier to maintain elevated states. Your body develops new set points for coherence and energy. What used to feel like a peak state becomes your new normal. This is why people who maintain these practices often report feeling younger, more energetic, and more resilient. Their biology has literally upgraded to match their consciousness. Remember, every thought you think, every emotion you feel is creating biological changes. You're not just manifesting external circumstances, you're manifesting a new version of yourself at the cellular level. The secret to rapid manifestation isn't just reaching high-frequency states, it's maintaining them consistently. You're going to face distractions, energy drains, and challenges. That's normal. But what sets successful manifestors apart is their ability to return to elevated states regardless of external circumstances. Start your day before your day starts you. Those first moments when you wake up are crucial. Your brain is still in theta waves, highly suggestible, perfect for programming. Instead of reaching for your phone or thinking about your to-do list, use this time to generate the energy of your future reality. Feel it, become it. Let this elevated state become your new baseline before you engage with the world. Throughout your day, you'll encounter energy vampires, situations, people, or thoughts that try to pull you back to lower frequencies. The key isn't avoiding these challenges. It's building your energetic resilience. When you feel your energy dropping, stop. Take 3 deep breaths. Remember who you're becoming. Choose to return to your elevated state, not because circumstances are perfect, but because this is who you are now. Create energy checkpoints throughout your day. Set reminders if you need to. Every 2 hours, check in with yourself. Where is your energy? What emotions are you broadcasting? If you've dropped into lower frequencies, don't judge yourself. Simply acknowledge it and choose again. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent in returning to higher states. Your environment will try to convince you to match its frequency. This is physics. Lower frequencies naturally pull higher ones down unless the higher frequency is maintained with conscious intention. This is why meditation isn't just a morning practice, it's your reset button throughout the day. Even 5 minutes of focused coherence can shift your entire energy field back to manifestation frequency. Build your energy capacity like you would build physical strength. Start where you are. If you can maintain elevated states for 10 minutes, celebrate that. Then stretch it to 15, then 20. Your capacity for sustaining high frequencies grows with practice. Soon you'll notice you can maintain coherence even in situations that used to drain you. The key to energy resilience is understanding that your power isn't in never falling into lower frequencies. It's in how quickly you return to higher ones. Make this your new superpower. No matter what happens, you can always choose to shift your energy. This consistency is what collapses time and accelerates manifestation. Your manifestation is actively accelerating right now because you've reached a critical point in your energy field. Think about water heating up. It stays liquid degree after degree until suddenly, at precisely 212 degrees Fahrenheit, it transforms into steam. Your manifestation works the same way. Every moment you maintain high frequency adds energy to your quantum field until it reaches the point of transformation. Time isn't a rigid structure you've been taught to believe in. In quantum physics, time is flexible, responding to consciousness and energy. When you maintain coherent states consistently, you create what scientists call quantum tunneling. Possibilities that seemed far in your future can materialize rapidly in your present. This isn't magic, it's physics working at the quantum level. If you continue to harness the power of thinking positively, you will attract the creative thoughts that produce. Pay attention to how reality is already bending around your focused intention. Those coincidences you're noticing, they're actually quantum entanglement in action. Every thought you think, every elevated emotion you maintain creates quantum connections with similar frequencies in the field. When you stay consistent in your energy, these connections strengthen until physical reality has no choice but to reflect your internal state. Here's what's crucial. You must select your reality with absolute clarity. The quantum field responds to specifics, not generalities. When you're clear about what you're creating down to the smallest detail, you give the field exact instructions for materialization. But remember, it's not just about mental clarity. The feeling is what creates the magnetic pull that accelerates manifestation. The speed of materialization depends on your ability to stay emotionally consistent with your future reality, regardless of present circumstances. Your current reality is just a printout of past thoughts and emotions. Don't let it distract you from the new reality you're selecting. Each time you choose to feel the emotions of your future reality instead of reacting to current conditions, you accelerate the manifestation process. You're not waiting for something to happen in the future. You're pulling that future reality into your present moment through sustained, coherent energy. This is why some manifestations seem to appear suddenly out of nowhere. You didn't just get lucky, you literally collapsed time-space through your consistent focus and elevated emotional state. The universe isn't asking you to work harder or do more. It's asking you to maintain such clear frequency that your desired reality becomes the only possible outcome. When you reach this level of energetic clarity, the speed of materialization often surprises even the most experienced manifestors. Your consciousness exists beyond this three-dimensional reality. Right now, a higher version of you is already experiencing your manifestation. When you generate elevated emotions and maintain coherent states, you're actually building a bridge between dimensions, allowing that reality to flow into your present moment. But think about your consciousness like a TV antenna that can tune into different channels of reality. Most people stay fixed on one channel, the frequency of their past experiences and current circumstances. But you're learning to tune into multiple dimensions simultaneously. This is why you might be experiencing moments of expanded awareness, sudden insights, or knowing things before they happen. The unified field connects all possible versions of reality. It's like an infinite ocean of potential. And your consciousness is the beacon that determines which possibilities materialize in your physical experience. When you maintain high frequency states consistently, you're strengthening your connection to the dimensions where your desires are already manifest. You're not just creating a new future, you're accessing a reality that already exists in a higher dimension. This is why authentic gratitude is so powerful in manifestation. When you feel genuine gratitude for something that hasn't happened yet in 3D reality, you're acknowledging its existence in a higher dimension and building a bridge for it to cross into your physical experience. Reality bridge building happens through sustained coherence between your thoughts, emotions, and energy field. Each time you align these three elements with your desired reality, you're strengthening the connection between dimensions. It's like building a highway for your manifestation to travel from potential to physical form. The convergence of time-space happens when your energy field becomes so coherent that it creates a sort of gravitational pull between dimensions. This is why manifestations often appear to happen suddenly. You've created enough coherent energy to collapse the space between where you are and where you want to be. Your DNA actually contains the codes for multidimensional awareness. When you maintain elevated states consistently, you activate dormant DNA sequences that enhance your ability to perceive and interact with higher dimensions. This isn't science fiction, it's the next step in human evolution, and you're part of this transformation. Watch for signs that dimensions are converging in your experience. You might notice time behaving differently, increased synchronicities, or a sense of reality becoming more fluid. These are indicators that your reality bridge is getting stronger, allowing more of your desired reality to flow into your present moment. You're standing at the threshold of something extraordinary. Every cell in your body is vibrating with new potential. The quantum field is responding to your elevated state right now. Your power isn't something you need to search for or create. It's already activated within you, awakening with each conscious breath you take. Your new timeline isn't some distant possibility. It's happening right now. Feel it, own it, let it fill every fiber of your being. The version of you that has already manifested your desires isn't separate from who you are in this moment. That future self is merging with your present awareness, bringing with it all the wisdom, confidence, and certainty of your manifested reality. The universe isn't testing you, it's responding to you. Those old doubts trying to surface, they're just echoes of a timeline you're leaving behind. Your new frequency is too powerful to be pulled back into old patterns. You've done the work. You've maintained the energy. You've built the bridges between dimensions. Think about how far you've come. Remember when this all seemed impossible? Yet here you are, vibrating at a frequency that's literally reorganizing reality around you. Your manifestation isn't just possible, it's inevitable. The quantum field has no choice but to reflect back the clear, coherent signal you're transmitting. Take a moment right now to feel the absolute certainty of your power. Let it fill your chest, radiate through your heart, extend beyond your physical form. This is who you really are: a creator, a manifester, a being of unlimited potential. The universe isn't just supporting you, it's celebrating you. You're not leaving here the same person who started this journey. You've activated something that can't be deactivated. Your new timeline is locked in. Your manifestation is in motion. Now go forward with the unshakable knowing that everything you desire is already yours.